last night we went out for drinks. We stayed out till about 3 a.m., which is very unusual for me. It was a really nice bar, extremely dark. You could barely see anything in there, which I kind of liked, weirdly enough. But the thing that was really odd actually is that you could smoke inside. So the entire venue was filled with smoke and it was a little bit overwhelming after a while. I had to take a shower, wash my hair, and I put my jacket to basically air out on the balcony. I feel like January is a month. There's just so much pressure in it. I don't know if anyone else feels like that, but I just feel like once January hits, everyone has this vision of how they want to start their new year. They set all of these goals. They want to achieve all of these things. And I think that's great. I really do. But actually last year, I didn't set myself any goals apart from be happy. That was the only goal that I wanted to achieve, and you would be surprised how hard it is to be happy, which sounds extremely ungrateful because we are so blessed, the majority of us, to have everything we want, or need at least. Yet we still find a reason to be unhappy. So last year I really spent the entire year just focusing on finding that inner happiness and doing things that I love, that make me happy. And if that meant saying no to a lot of things, then that meant saying no to a lot of things. If that meant saying yes to a lot of things that maybe make me uncomfortable, but I know in the long run will make me happy, then that's exactly what I did. And to be honest with you, I ended the year of 2021 feeling pretty good, feeling pretty content. For 2022, I have actually set myself goals this time. They're definitely doable, but I think the pressure is already starting to build and it's literally not even the end of January yet. And last night I had a little bit of a breakdown, but the anxiety really built up. I feel like the world is moving way too fast. Everything's so fast paced. I don't know if anyone else feels like that, but I just always feel like I'm short of time. There's never enough time for everything that I want to accomplish. And some nights I am left with this feeling of anxiety and this pressure. It's a pressure, but I don't know. It's strange. It's strange.
State regulations about wearing masks, we recommend wearing an FFP2 mask. Ausstieg links.
So I may or may not have had a little accident here last night. I don't know if you can see it. There are pretty much stains all over this carpet. I dropped an entire bowl of pasta. An entire bowl. I had just made it. I was sitting in the living room about to dig in, and then I was like, oh, I want some cheese. And I went to grab some cheese. I assume I slipped on that and bam, made a mess. I checked in a bunch of supermarkets. They didn't have any stain remover for carpet. So my alternative is white vinegar with some dishwashing liquid and some warm water. And I'm just gonna scrub a dub-dub and pray it comes out of this carpet. Boy, I made a real mess. It literally looked like I had murdered someone. I was covered in red tomato sauce everywhere and then all over the carpet, all over my hands. And I was like, Christian? And then he came in and he was like, oh my God, what did you do? So let me try and do a cool transition. This is before and after. Obviously it still looks very stained, but this is because it's completely wet, so I'm just waiting for it to dry. I think I did a pretty decent job. Most of the red tomato pieces are gone. I had to use a knife to like individually get in there between and remove the tomato sauce out of the, honestly it's like the worst carpet to have a stain on because yeah, it really goes in there. One thing that's really weighing on me at the moment is, if you don't know, I used to live in Singapore for a little bit and my dad actually still lives in Singapore, but he's finally decided that he is moving back to Europe for good. We have 4 cats there and those cats need to be transported to Europe. Now, because of restrictions, it is almost impossible to get into the country, so I am unable to actually fly there and deal with all of this stuff. Getting cargo for 4 cats would have cost us around 19,000 Singapore dollars, which is, let's find out. Hey Siri, 19,000 Singapore dollars in euro.
19,000 Singapore dollars is 12,465 euros and 52 cents.
Don't know if you got that one. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm unable to pay that. So we have had a little bit of a struggle sorting out how to get my cats into Europe. One of my brother's friends, she lives in Singapore, and she's offered to basically fly 4 cats on her own into Europe because that costs way less than getting them transported via cargo. And that is literally like, she doing that is one of the nicest things that anyone has ever done for me. It's overwhelming, the fact that she's willing to do all of that on her own with 4 cats. And this is her first time really flying so far and, you know, into Europe. She's going to fly to Frankfurt. Christian and I are going to pick them up in Frankfurt, and then we're going to get on a flight with them to Sofia, Bulgaria, where we will leave them at my mom's house. We cannot, unfortunately, keep them in Berlin because 1, our apartment does not allow it. 2, Christian is allergic, and I don't know how he would deal with 4 cats in the apartment, so that's just a no-go. My mom already has a cat, Ocho. Maybe you've seen him in my older videos. So she's gonna have 5 cats. Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. That is basically what's gonna happen next weekend. The amount of documents, the amount of money that's had to go into all of this, it's very stressful, but I will do anything for my fur babies. I am that cat woman that will try and do everything she can to get them home. They're my children. I'm not going to like give them away or whatnot. But thankfully, we do not have to pay 13,000 euro because that would have been a different story. That is where I'm at, and I am feeling a little bit stressed. I've got to say, I really wanted to create an incredible vlog for you guys. It's not even that I'm unmotivated. I have had no time to film anything exciting for you because I haven't been doing anything exciting. I have been stressing, working, not going anywhere fun. So I felt like, okay, this living in Berlin series, but what am I gonna show you? Me sitting at my laptop working for a week. Like, what I have been doing is filming a lot of recipes for my Instagram. So if you are interested in easy vegan food, that is what I'm starting to do over there in the format of reels. So if that interests you, I am actually doing a lot of that at the moment, and that's taking up a lot of my time, but I'm very passionate about this, and this is one of my goals this year, is to create healthy, vegan, but easy recipes for you guys that you can try. Even if you're not vegan, just to give it a go. Just see how easy it is, see how yummy it is, and that's really what I want to do with my platform, at least on Instagram. So that's pretty much where I'm at. I don't know why I felt like I need to sit here and talk about this. Maybe it's just a way to release some stress, you know, because I feel like I'm close to you guys. Maybe you don't feel close to me, but I feel like we've created a little bit of like a little community here, and I'm bonding with you guys. Maybe you don't feel like you're bonding with me. I hope you do. The vlogs will get better. I just am going through like a weird month here, and I think we should just go get a donut. I think that's a really good idea. I've also stopped like moving my body that much or working out, if I'm honest. The thing is, the gym is a 20-minute cycle, and I think that's the issue here, is that I'm very put off by the whole I need to cycle for 20 minutes to get to the gym and I have to cycle back for 20 minutes, which means I have 40 minutes of just travel time. It puts me off so much. My membership expires in March, I believe, so I think I will just sign up to a closer gym that I can walk to or even cycle to, but it's not 20 minutes. And I think then I will start getting more into going to the gym. But in the meantime, I think what I'm gonna do is just start the Pamela workouts again and just do some home stuff just to keep my body moving, because I definitely notice a difference when I'm moving my body to when I'm not. My mind's clearer, I feel better. Even just 20 minutes of movement a day, it really is important. So that's why right now I'm going to get up and move, aka walk to the donut place and get myself a donut because I really want one. Also, this is my new jacket. It is like this extreme puffer situation, and it is the warmest thing. You basically can go into the cave. Once you're in the cave, nothing can get you. No wind can get you, no rain can get you, and just nothing. I love it. It's from a place called Embassy of Bricks and Logs. I think it's a Berlin business. The amount of sugar in this is actually ridiculous, but it makes me happy. Like, so happy. I'm so satisfied right now.